Alrighty, so we've just created our home page and now we're going to continue creating our pages on our digital portfolio. We're going to create the What's Inside table of contents page, and we are going to create the coding practice page. Okay, so let's start first with the What's Inside page. So we are going to add a page. So make sure that you are clicked on the Pages tab on the right hand side here, and we're going to go down here to the bottom where there's a plus sign, and we're going to click New Page. Okay, we're going to call this new page What's Inside, and then we're going to click Done. Okay, so you can see that it's now automatically defaulted to our same banner, but we do need to make a change to the title so that the font is the same. You want to remain consistent. That means that what you started with in your style is the same style that you have throughout the rest of your assignments, okay, or the rest of your pages. All right. So what did I pick? I'm going to go back to my All About Me page, and I picked Berkshire. So I'm going to go to What's Inside, and I'm going to choose the same font. Okay. So go ahead and pause this tutorial and change. Sorry, I got cut off. It should have said change your font. Okay. So that's something that you should have done right now. So we are going to have just 2 links so far. Let me go to my What's Inside page. We're going to have, let me see what's going on here. Seems stuck. Okay. So we have our What's Inside page, and in our What's Inside page, we're going to have Explore the Site, All About Me, and Coding Practice. Okay, because eventually you'll add more pages. You'll add a Google page, you'll add other pages to the site, and so you want people to be able to find them quickly. So I'm going to go back to the Insert on the right-hand side, and I'm going to enter a text box. And I'm going to type explore this site with a colon, the 2 dots on top of each other. Okay. I'm going to hit return, and I'm going to have a bulleted list. And we want All About Me. So this would return them to their home screen, your home screen, and coding practice. Okay, so go ahead and pause this tutorial and type that information out onto your screen. So adding a text box, and then explore this site, create a bulleted list, All About Me, and coding practice. Pause this tutorial, do that for me now. The other thing that we're going to do is make a change to our font. We want it to be interesting looking. Also, 11 is very small. There's no reason for it to be that small. So I'm going to change it to 14. And then I'm going to remember for each of my other text boxes that I have those at 14 as well. And then I'm going to change the font here from normal text to heading. And I'm going to change the color to, let's see, maybe the darker green. And I'm going to change the font to something else, whatever I want. Something that people can read, but still is interesting. So I've got Chelsea Market as a heading. And then I'm going to change these fonts as well. I'm going to keep them normal text, but maybe I'll change the font style to Antic Slab. Okay, so go ahead and pause this tutorial and make some font changes before we continue on. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we want to include links here, but we only have one of these 2 pages to link, and that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and select by clicking and dragging my mouse, All About Me. And then I'm going to go to the link button. And we want a page. And there's only one page. It says this site, all about me. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. Okay. And then I'm going to apply. So if I've done this correctly, so go ahead and pause the tutorial and do that for me now. So I'll show you again one more time. I'm going to select all about me. I'm going to go to the link button and I'm going to select from this site all about me. And I'm going to go ahead and apply. Okay, so pause the tutorial and do that for me now, please. All right, so we have to remember to publish. So we're going to go ahead and publish it. Okay, this is a new page that hasn't been published yet, so there's nothing here. It just says that we've added the page, what's inside. Looks good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and publish it. And I've made quite a few changes up to this point, so I'm going to check out what I've done so far. So on the top menu bar, if you click on Preview, you can preview your site. You want to make sure that if you click on the All About Me, it's going to take you back to your home screen, your All About Me home screen. Okay, so make sure that your link is working before you continue on. All right, so your link should be working. So hopefully it is. If not, then you're going to have to fix it. So to go back to our editing page on the bottom right-hand corner, we have this menu here. We're going to click on Exit Preview. And we're going to go back to our page. Okay. Now, before we continue on, we're going to add the coding practice page to our list of pages, just so that we can link it on our What's Inside page. So please click on the Pages tab and go down to the bottom and click on the plus. And we're going to name this Coding Practice. And once you've done that, go ahead and click Done. Before I make any editing changes, we're going to go back to What's Inside. And we're going to add the link for Coding Practice. So highlight Coding Practice. Go to Insert Link. And select the Coding Practice link. And go ahead and hit Apply. And then Publish. And you can see that it says we've updated What's Inside and we've added a Coding Practice page. So we're going to go ahead and publish. And we want to make sure that that Coding Practice link takes us to the right page. So let's click on Preview. And click on the Coding Practice. And it has taken us to our Coding Practice page, so we know that it works. So once you have checked your link to make sure it's taking you to the right spot, we're going to go ahead and stop this tutorial, part 3, and then move on to part 4, where we will start to build the Coding Practice page.